Erling Haaland is going to get an ass whooping of his lifetime by Kylian Mbappé. Welcome, guys, to Canon Collective, where I'm going to talk about a very tasty encounter between France and Norway. It's one of the most intriguing group stages matches yet, and I am here to talk about my predictions and the key battles, and I'm going to also talk about how both the teams I feel are going to line up, especially with the fact that both teams have already qualified, so they might give a chance to some of their fringe players, and so it's going to be a very mouth-watering clash, and let's get into it, guys. So Haaland and Mbappe have both firmly established themselves as the Golden Boot contenders, along with Lionel Messi, and they are both head-to-head at 4 goals. And Mbappe has already scored 2 goals in both of his matches, and so did Erling Haaland, especially against Senegal in the 3-2 match, where actually Norway were down to 9 men, but they held on. But the difference was the machine, Erling Haaland. And so the stakes are actually not very high in the sense that both teams have qualified, but there are some individual prizes at stake, both for Mbappe and Haaland. And whichever team finishes first, guys, they will actually secure a meeting with a third place team in the round of 32. And the runners up will get a second place team from Group E, if I remember it correctly, which is, I think, likely to be, I think, Ivory Coast or Ecuador. So, guys, one interesting fact about the match is that Didier Deschamps is actually not going to be at the touchline because the France coach has actually gone home for, I think, a funeral. Our commiserations to him. But assistant coach Guy Stefan will be there on the sidelines. So will that play a role in the match? I mean, it'll be quite interesting to watch. So, guys, let me pull up the French team that I feel is going to be how Guy Stefan is going to line them up. So, guys, I think the first change is going to be Theo Hernandez might just come in into the team instead of Lucas Digne. And I feel like Chouameni will be there in the team and he'll replace Kone. And I think there will be Barcola on the left, there will be Dembele on the right, Olise through the middle, and I think Mbappe will be at the front. I think the back will be the same trustworthy backline of Upamecano and Saliba, and we'll have the pace of Kunde on the right. Although we might see a change there as well. So, but I think, guys, this is my predicted 11 for France. And the key battles that I think is going to revolve around Erling Haaland, guys, because as you know, Haaland is a monster of a player, and so Haaland has very quick turns, and he has this split change of direction which leaves the defenders in the dust. And I feel like he's also extremely quick, deceptively quick, and he's very physical. So I think Upamecano play has a very key role to play. I mean, he has the strength, if not the mobility, to deal with Haaland. And Saliba actually has a great recovery pace. So if for some reason Haaland leaves Upamecano in the dust, I think Saliba has the recovery pace to reach him and actually stop an attack. But I think apart from the centre backs, it's going to be a very interesting battle in the sense that Haaland can be isolated. We have seen in many of the City matches when the service to him was poor, then I think you can really put Haaland on the fringes, and his effectiveness goes down immensely because he's not the kind of player, as you know, that likes to go deep into the pitch and get the ball there and then drive forward. He's not like that. He needs the service, and he has a great player providing him that in terms of Odegaard. So I think Chouameni and Rabiot will have a very critical role to play in stopping Odegaard from feeding into Haaland. And I feel like these are going to be the extremely critical battles. And if they are able to muzzle Haaland, and guys, for the Norwegian Vikings, I think there is one big injury concern for Julian Ryerson, who I think had gone off in the 13th minute. in the Senegal match, although his replacement, Marcus Pedersen, actually ended up scoring. And I think it's quite interesting because the coach has also said that because they had gone to 9 men and there were quite a few injury concerns in the match, so we might see some heavy rotation. But I mean, we will have to wait and watch. And guys, one of the very interesting battles from the Norway side will be the fact that we have Kylian Mbappe up front, who is absolutely rapid and he is full of technical ability, and he is able to just breeze past players in a way that we haven't seen since the days of Thierry Henry. And I think the back line of Ayer and Hegim, I feel like they will be quite suspect in with Mbappe. So it will be an interesting battle, but I definitely think that the quality of Saliba and Upamecano against Haaland is definitely much higher in terms of the Norwegian centre backs versus Mbappe. So I feel like there are going to be quite a few goals in the match, and my prediction for the match is 4-2 to France. What are yours? Please let me know in the comments, guys. And it's going to be a very, very interesting match, and I'm quite excited to watch it. I hope you are too. And guys, so please share, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out, guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.